Hi, this is Shannon. So I'm going to do a painting exercise with you. So there's three ways to open a window in Kaledo, a new window. We can go to File, New, and I've got a new file here. We can use Control N, we get a new folder, or we can use the icon. Oh, I mixed these all around. Here's New. I don't need all these, so I can close each one of them. Alright, so for this tutorial I'm going to show you a painting exercise. First of all, let's get rid of these guys because they're really bothering me. There we go. So I would like to open the file 5.05 square. Let's see, desktop. Here it is. Kaledo Paint. So I did File, Open, and I found this file that was already a KDF. I want you to take a look. We're in single mode, and we have a reduced color palette. I'm looking over here on the far right-hand corner. Alright, I'm going to add 3 more colors here. I'm going to have you guys do this as well. So besides showing you the painting exercise, you're going to actually do it as well. So I'm launching my palette, and I used the icon here, but I can also do Alt F12 to launch my palette. I don't have any of the names active because it's just a dummy palette. I want to add 3 more colors by selecting, dragging, and dropping into the palette over here. There we go. I have 3 more colors. I'm going to minimize this palette. And with my brush tool, or B, so you can see I'm hovering over the paintbrush, or I can do B. There we go, B. I am going to paint. So I'm going to double click on this brush icon to get a menu for this brush. Double clicked once again on the icon to give me the menu. And I want to work in solid because I'm in reduced color. Weird things will happen. You can look here. Weird things will happen if I do smooth. It's going to attempt to smooth, and it's going to use one of those colors in my reduced palette. Needless to say, it doesn't work so well. So let's say I've got it at solid 30, and I want to make it a little smaller. I can use a scatter effect. Yeah. So let's see what this looks like. Minimize this. And, wow, that's a pretty small brush. Let's come into this. So, well, it gives good space, though. Alright, here I am. I'm painting. I can save this brush, so we'll come back up here. Let's expand. Come on. There we go. I can come to this green arrow, and I can save the brush and call it SR Trash. That's one of my favorites. Now, I know you may be thinking that the spray isn't fine enough, and we're going to use a scatter brush in a minute. In just a minute. Okay, so now let's try a different color. And I'm going to paint with this color, and you can see that I'm painting over everything. Yep, when I come over the top, and let's give it some green. Move this out of the way. Okay, so let's say I want to give it a nice scatter. I call this airbrushing, giving it a spray, blah, blah, blah. So I can select my scatter brush by clicking over here all the way to the right. These are all my different brushes. And the first thing I want to do is make the dot size consistent. I also want to make everything one level of, it's running a little slow, opacity. I want it fully opaque because I am in a reduced color window. There we go. I can work with the density or not if I want a really fine spray. Oh, that's nice. blow out the scatter a little. Maybe more. And fall off. Oh, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's see what this does. Let's put this over here for a second. And open the palette. I want to add another color. Let's make it this color here. So let's draw with this fine spray on top here. Got my color selected. Oh yeah, I might want to make this bigger. So I can come up here into brush size. If I hover, it'll tell me what's going on. Here's fall off. We're at 100% opacity. We're working in freehand. We're flat. And I want this bigger. Let's go 100. And this is pixels. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice fine spray. Yep. So we're going to go over the rest of the paint box tool later in the session. I'm going to end this video and we'll go to using key color after this.